You know, I'm absolutely elated today because I'm talking to what we would call royalty, literally, because believe me, nobody has achieved what this young lady has achieved over the last couple of weeks, and it's just been fantastic. I'm loving it. I really, really am. It really challenges our IT guys, got to admit. And, well, for you guys over there in England as well that work with us, you do such an important job and keep that up. But believe me, I am absolutely elated to be joined by Ashley Pater today. Now, for everybody that's joining us on Facebook Live right now, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Believe me, you're going to absolutely love this. Now, we love Ashley Pater. She's the darling of Galaxy 107 FM. She really is. And when we first started with Ashley Pater back in the day, we've known each other for a minute or two now, it was all about red sneakers, and we're going to go there a little later on. But you know, times have progressed. They really, really have. We've released a few new tracks of Ashley's, including Sabre, which is still kicking it out of the park here, literally. But we're going to do something a little different. And first of all, we're going to play a track by Keep Six and Broken Boy featuring Ashley Pater called High and Lonely, right here at Galaxy. Check this out. Gives us a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it does.
I'm still loving the guitars in the background, my friend. I'm very envious.
Oh,
I am.
oh, thank you.
Mate,
Yeah, I love them.
I'd be like a kid in a candy shop right now.
Yeah.
I would. Gosh. We had a bit of a disaster. When I got to work this morning, I got a phone call about 10 minutes after 1 a.m. and our local butcher shop has burnt down. It was absolutely, it's traumatic because it is our one and only butcher shop. Moreover, it's owned by our local mayor, you know what I mean? And as we've gone through the morning, we've found out it was definitely arson. Somebody had ram-raided the place with a car and threw a couple of mollies in there.
Yeah. Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, out of character for our town. You know, just we're stunned. You know, we go, what the heck is this? You know, we've not heard of this one before. You know, so feeling sorry for Malcolm Campbell of Campbell's Butchery. I really, really am, because you know he does us well.
Yeah,
in his own way, you know what I mean? So, Gia's watching.
Hello, Gia.
It was your birthday the other day, Gia.
Yeah,
happy birthday to you. I hope you really tied one on. I hope you really worried the hell out of Tuna as well. Yeah, didn't go swimming or anything, did you? Here it is. Gia is the manager of a band called Viking Queen coming out of Norway, and good friend of ours. He really, really is. They get up to some really weird stuff, those guys. They've got this local swimming hole on his property, and they go down there and get really, really messy and and of course they put a rooster the other day, didn't they?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're regretting that 6 o'clock in the morning. Onto their property, they've got this rooster, just a brand new one, and I'm just wondering if they're regretting that at 6 o'clock in the morning. Especially after a hard night the night before. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Hi Toons, how are you, babe? Nice to have you on board. Of course, Gear is watching as well. Nice to have you guys both. Tina is actually one of the singers from the band Biking Queen coming out of Norway. She's watching right now. Sean Simpson's on board as well. Hello, darling. Nice to have you back again as well. Today, believe me, I'm absolutely elated because we've got Ashley Pater here with us. Now, Ashley, we kicked this off literally with Keep Six and Broken Boy featuring yourself. This is a little out of the box because it's not the Ashley Pater we know.
Yeah, so these are, I guess, three very talented DJs from my area. And we started this song probably a year ago, kind of just touching base with each other and just like a virtual meeting. And then it was kind of like, hey, if you ever have anything, send something over. So I sent a little voice memo of my song, High and Lonely. And they all ended up collaborating on it. And then it just turned into what it is today, into this dancey bop.
Well, you know something, we've played it here on a number of occasions and everybody is very, very interested in it. I do have a question for you. Do you have a 6-minute version of this?
A 6-minute version of it?
Yeah, because I would love to add it to my Friday night show that we have dance music. We'd love to put it in there. But it's got to be about 5.5, 6 minutes.
There is a VIP version as well. So, you know, you have fun with both of them.
Are you going to be good to me, are you?
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you.
Awesome, awesome. Because believe me, I really love this music. I really, really do. I'm a nightclub DJ as much as I am a radio DJ from back in the day. So you know, old dogs kind of like to keep up with the play, and I love this style. I really do. So believe me, keep this stuff coming, will you?
Nice. Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Now, tell me a little bit about it though. How did you come to the lyrics of High and Lonely?
I don't know. It was just kind of, I think this one started from a doodle. So I may have mentioned this to you before, but one of the ways that I write songs is by drawing. And depending on the day, I'm a decent artist sometimes. And so this one, I don't know, I was just doodling and it just kind of looked like some smoke and, you know, those like dark vibes with the cigar and stuff like that. And then so I kind of came up with that. And the topic of being high and lonely is like, oh, you only want me because you're out of your mind. And so I wrapped the story around that and we produced the song from there.
You know, you're so talented. It's not funny, really. You're ahead of the game. And absolutely love it. In fact, you remind me of another young lady that we know coming out of Florida. Her name is Alex Freeman. In fact, I'd really like to introduce you. Now, she's only 14 years of age. She's also a model. She's a spokesman for the tweens. She on teen suicide, stuff like this. She's an influencer, all this sort of stuff. At the same time, talented artist. In fact, I know a Grammy selector that's looking at her right now. You guys are so much. I'd really like to be able to do a show with both of you. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I think you would complement each other. And believe me, don't put me wrong. I think it would be a killer show. I really do. Now, at the same time, tell me about RD Go and yourself with this Drunk on Your Love. What have you been up to?
Oh, so Rodrigo. Oh yeah, these are all. So sorry. Let me backtrack a little bit. So when COVID started, you know, we're all stuck at home, and it's like, oh no, what do I do now? So I started doing production myself, and part of my online musical journey at home is that I've been doing many collaborations. So the first one that came with that was the song that you heard previously, which was High and Lonely. And then this one, Drunk on Your Love, was the next one. So Rodrigo and I hit it off online, and he made this killer track, which is the one you're going to be hearing. And so he sent that my way, and we kind of had some inspiration in mind. And so with those kind of concepts in my head, I ended up making this song. And it's just like, you know, you can't live without someone. You're addicted to their love. You're drunk on their love.
You know, I get that. I really do. But at the same time, you know, back in my mind, I can see you in black fast cars. I know she likes fast cars. I know we talked about black ones as well in the past. We really have. You know, believe me, I really enjoy watching each step as you go through your career, and I really enjoy being a part of releasing all of these brand spanking new songs. Michael King is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Michael. So I am so happy, Ashley, to be able to release Rodrigo and Ashley Pater with Drunk on Your Love right here at Galaxy. Believe me, we've been playing it. You've been wanting it. Let's get it underway. So, okay, Ashley, as I said, I love the style of music that you're going down, you know, at the moment. But you're not going to lose sight of who you are you? You're not going to lose sight of the old Ashley as well, are you?
Nope. Everything just builds on and we keep going.
That's good. That's good, because we need you to have your own identity apart from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's important. You're doing so well as Ashley Pater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this music is fascinating, and I love this part of what you putting out. You know what you're putting out.
Yeah, just another branch of what I can offer.
Yeah, exactly, and I love that. And as I say, if you can give me 5.5, 6 minute versions of these, I would love to put it into our dance party stuff on Friday nights. Killer show too, by the way, it really is. Even if I say so myself, I sit there on a Friday night literally having a bit of a party while I'm up here by myself doing work and paperwork and stuff, all the boring stuff, you know what I mean? And that's usually Friday night, it really is. Lucky to get home by midnight and start work at midnight. Terry Van Cannon's on board. Nice to have you on board, brother man.
Hi, Terry.
How's the pumpkins going?
Oh, yeah.
Terry is an absolute master at the slide steel guitar. Very interesting. He comes out of North Carolina, but he has something to, his wife actually has something to do with this massive pumpkin farm in Mexico.
Pumpkinhead.
Okay.
And of course, Halloween's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, good timing. Anyway, we're going to go down the road of why you tied up our systems, okay? If it's this hot in here now, I'm really not looking forward to summer this year. Believe me, I think it's going to be a scorcher, I really do. Whereas on the other hand, you never know, maybe Ashley is looking forward to a little cooler time because they had record highs this year over there. If I remember right, there was people dying in parts of British Columbia.
Oh yeah, a little while ago we went through an insane heat wave. And now we're back to Vancouver, but yeah, it was crazy. All air conditioning was sold out and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, believe me, I think we're in for something similar down here, down under, this year round. I really do. Right now we're actually expecting thunderstorms and stuff, but it's just damned hot. And I think that accompanies thunderstorms sometimes, the heat, it really does, the clouds and all of that sort of stuff. Now, absolutely love Drunk on Your Love. Have you got more of that, and are you going to share?
Do I have more of that?
Yeah, do you have that more of that style, and are you going to release more stuff in the future along those lines?
Of course. I actually have a new single that'll be coming at you at the end of the month on October 29th is when it releases.
Wow.
So I'm sure you guys will get a taste of it early because you're living in the future, a day ahead of me. But that one is called Should Have Been You, and that's with an artist named Crimson. And that was the first song that we co-wrote together. And since then, I think we've made 6 songs since. So you can look forward to some exciting stuff. But for now, we have that next song coming up at the end of the month. And you're going to love it.
Ashley, I kind of get the feeling that we're going to see a lot of each other in the near future there.
I think so. Yeah. I love you guys. How can I stay away?
Yeah, well, same here. We do too. And believe me, you are the darling of Galaxy. Now, just a slight question. Do you have a Christmas song, or do you have one in plan yet? Because we would love to add it to the Christmas show and have you come back for that as well. Anything in mind?
Oh, well, I have a Christmas song. It's called This Christmas. And I think you guys spun it already, but I'd love for you to spin it again this year.
Okay, done deal, done deal. But I tell you what, if we're going to do that, then we would love to have you come back for the Christmas Day celebration that we do here at Galaxy. Maybe a couple of days early than Christmas, but, it's all part of the show, and we would love to include you in on that if we really would. So,
yeah, I'd love to join you.
Ashley, we have a huge bank of servers and everything that works for us. It takes the amount of traffic that comes our way on a daily, hourly, minutely, secondly basis, literally. But we also have a backup version over in England. They primarily take the biggest load and then hand off to us what they can't handle, you know what I mean? When we received this particular clip from you, our production team literally worked on it straight away, come and yanked me out of my office, literally dragged me down to their sound room and went, you've got to hear this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worked on it, sent it through to here. We announced it, literally, played it through, and with seconds, we've crashed because everybody wanted to know who, what, when, where, how this happened. And let's start with the music festival that you were at, the red carpet event that you were at, and moreover, who was the young man that you were with? Because this man's got a talent.
Oh yeah, Quasi, I love him. He was one of the VJs at Much Music, and I had met him at that event, which I had flown out to Toronto, Ontario, which is on the opposite side of Canada from where I am. And they had invited me out for a showcase. So Honey Jam had provided me with an amazing room and amazing family that I just joined, this Honey Jam family. And so I went to that event, and that's where I met Quasi, and we had that interview for Much Music. And I think you've heard the rest of it.
Well, I have, and please, next time you meet up with that young man, please, from one DJ to another, give him congratulations. I think he's got a very big career ahead of him, and he's young enough to be able to sustain it. I really think so. So tell him, stay in the game. He's right there. Really, he is. Love it. And if he ever needs a job, tell him to get in touch with me. I'll give him a job straight away. I really will. Now, having said that, let's get into why this happened. And folks, this really did happen. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people all at once it takes to north up our system, make our IT guys do cartwheels, figuring out what's going on, not only here in one country, but too in England as well. Check this out. This happened.
Why does New Zealand love you so much? You talk to them all the time.
I don't know. They called me up like a year ago and they wanted to do an interview. And then so I'm like, well, yeah, I'll do an interview. And then so I did an interview with their station down there, galaxy107fm. And then they're telling me that my song Red Sneakers got over 2,000 requests in one day. I was like, and I had no idea what was happening.
So, Galaxy 107. Galaxy 107, real ones. Put Ashman on, bruh.
And we do.
I love that. That's so fun.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
It's fun. It is fun.
Sharice is joining us. Hello, darling. Coming out of Mumbai, India. Absolutely love your work as well, darling. We really do.
Hey there.
Barbara's having a wave to a young artist coming out of Mumbai, India that we promote as well. And she's a darling as well. She really is. So, Ashley, we'll wrap it up after this, but thank you so much for everything you're doing with us. It is so much fun to watch you going through your career. And I think we've got a very, very close relationship with yourself
well,
and
thank you
us.
guys for being so supportive and supporting each other along the way. I really appreciate it.
Nice. And when you see Dad, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
He's out driving
Poke in the
somewhere.
eye?
Yeah, give him a poke in the eye.
Not wear a glove or something. I feel like it'd be a little.
It takes all the fun out of the squishy. It takes fun out of the. You need the squishy. It's a Kiwi thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Poke him in the ear.
Yeah, oh, poke him in the ear.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
it's a little less squishy.
Yeah, well, I don't know actually. Some ears can be. Yeah, no, I don't want to go there.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are you saying? Thank you, everyone. Are we
Yeah.
leaving?
Soon.
Are we?
Not yet, but
Oh,
soon.
dear, oh dear.
Have to thank them all.
Yeah, we do. We do have to thank everybody because, believe me, without people like this, I mean, honestly, sweetheart, I've got to let you know you have made such a connection with our audience. You really have. And you know, I'm astounded at how these people have connected to you and follow your music. It is just absolutely amazing. It really is.
So again, thank you so much.
I
You know,
have,
this wouldn't happen if you guys weren't so supportive. So thank you so much.
well, you know something? In the time that we've known each other, I haven't once had a day from doing the breakfast show that you haven't appeared in it. Every day you're in my show.
Wow.
That's phenomenal. Self-explanatory, isn't it? I mean, really, this young lady is a talent. She's poised to be a superstar. She is here at Galaxy already. She's even made the prestigious, well, you know, one of the very, very few people that have, played every day on my breakfast show since I've met her. And believe me, it's been quite some time since I've known Ashley. Nobody else in the history of Galaxy has done that. But moreover, nobody in the history has absolutely tied up the systems like the events that Ashley partakes in and sends to us. It's just been fantastic, and I'm looking forward to the next installments of Ashley Pater. I really, really am. And knowing that we know Ashley very, very well, and that she may just come on back, and maybe this time she'll give me a poke in the eye when we meet in person. You never know. It might be one of those things.
Squishy.
You need the squishy. Gloves don't get the squishy enough. You need the squishy in there. You do. Chrissy is joining us as well. Ashley, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been such a pleasure to be able to release what I think is cutting edge Ashley Pater. I really do. And I am so looking forward to seeing and hearing more of that and talking about it as well. But I'm still very, very... Well, I'm dedicated to the Ashley Pater that I love and know, with the sobers and the red sneakers and everything like that. And so I'm looking forward to the two sides, the multi-personalities of Ashley Pater unfolding before us over the next, forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Did
Well,
I...
thank you guys so much. It means the world to me that you guys are spinning the tracks and loving them. So thank you.
Well, I tell you, we're all about it. Finally made you feel at home, didn't I? There you go. I didn't
Now
forget.
I'm so comfortable. You're speaking my language.
There you go. There you go. Don't go anywhere, Ashley. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, that does wrap it up for me for another day. I'll be back again 5 o'clock in the morning on air with Barbara, even though she says 6. It'll be 5. Don't worry. She'll be with me. I'll make the coffee, all right? But in the meantime, thank you for joining us, and we'll catch up with you soon. Stay there, Ashley.
galaxy107 FM.
It's only just come in minutes ago, and, it's Ashley Pater. Now, she's the darling of Galaxy, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely.
And check this out, she's at a red carpet event being interviewed by a host, and all I can say is The host asked a very, very good question.
He did.
And, well, if you want to know what I'm talking about, check this out.
Why does New Zealand love you so much? You top 20
I
on
don't
the list all the
know.
time.
I don't know. They called me up like a year ago and they wanted to do an interview. And then so I was like, well, yeah, I'll do an interview. And then so I did an interview with their station down there, galaxy107fm.
Okay.
And then they're telling me that my song Red Sneakers got over 2,000 requests in one day. I was like, and I had no idea what was happening.
Shout out Galaxy 107. Galaxy 107, real ones. Actually paid her on, bruh.